And it says it's connecting. Oh, okay. We should be live to YouTube, and we'll see if we can do Facebook at the same time. It's just saying connecting, and we should be live on both. Hey, this is the first time we've done a podcast in ages, and even when we're doing it pretty consistently, we almost had no audience. So, not sort of like keeping up with that for 9 months. I'm sure it's gestated into an even bigger audience. So, we're here with Steve, a guy that didn't podcast much with us in the past, Liam, and also Rummy. And you probably don't even recognize me anymore. My beard's probably bigger, slightly fatter, slightly less hair, but same dude. Brady, hey, what's happening, fellas?
Yeah.
Electric.
No, well, I'm just saying, like, you couldn't have threw us all more into shit. Like, how good's that of a... Like, here's three guys you don't know and probably shouldn't care about.
Yeah, well, I threw you in shit, but I was pretty accurate, okay? Yeah. Now this is a more legitimate podcast where we're hiring and out. The ACCC can get involved for, the Department of Fair Trading, that sort of stuff. So I've got to represent this accurately. So at the moment, very sweaty, but air conditioning getting put in. And if you podcast here with us, it's not good company, okay? So I'm going to let these guys talk for a sec. So I'm going to do some tech stuff. But look, brand new room. Look at that.
Holy shit. It didn't matter what we were going to say because, like, as first impression goes, we all just like these sweaty fucks sitting in front of microphones. We look like disgraced politicians just to make their apology speech. That's what we look like right now.
We've been pushed out to the point of shit. It's all uncomfortable. Like, here's three guys you don't know and probably shouldn't care about.
Yeah, well, I threw you in shit, but I was pretty accurate, okay? Now this is a more legitimate podcast where we're hiring and out. The ACCC can get involved for, Department of Fair Trading, that sort of stuff. So I've got to represent this accurately. So at the moment, very sweaty, but air conditioning getting put in. And if you podcast here with us, it's not good company, okay? So I'm going to let these guys talk for a second. I'm going to do some tech stuff. But look, brand new room. Look at that.
It didn't matter what we were going to say.
Basically on what's the iPhone version of like the video conference? Like what was the what's that called?
FaceTime.
Basically FaceTiming you from a distance.
That's what the family does. Yeah, that's how they appear in court.
I'm going to introduce you guys again because I pressed one of the wrong buttons. And one of the cool things was it was playing everything we said 3 seconds after we said it, like the most annoying echo of all time. So, so the guys were criticizing me because I didn't introduce them well enough before. But I'm a guy that you probably don't want to see. Here's three new faces that you in the future you won't want to see. And we're testing out the brand new podcast room. So, welcome. If anyone's dropped by, feel free to drop us a line and we'll do our best not to read it and not fulfill any requests. But if you've got to say anything, look, let's just take that we're sweaty as red, okay? The air conditioner is getting put in this new studio very soon, but you've got three guys with lots of body hair, and even though some of us are bald or balding, it's still not really helping out the situation well enough.
I'm fine, mate.
Okay?
I am.
Yeah, and with how short Steve is, he's very far away from the sun, so the heat struggles to get down to where he is.
5'7", mates. The world average.
Yeah, but
the world average, mate.
The world average, the pygmies pull it down, Steve. There's a lot of tiny guys without legs. Have you seen the skateboard guy that he's got no arms, no legs, and they just push him around? He's in there too, Steve. There's a lot of people
shattered. You know when you told me I was short? I never realised.
Steve was.
I always thought I was average.
Steve was ripping on me for for my big forehead and
for everything.
And I basically said, "Hey Steve, can you grow to average male height?" And whisper that into my ear. My hearing's not good. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not short." And I'm like, "How do you not know you're short?" Then after Liam looked it up and it proved that he was 1 inch under the average for Australia.
Oh no, but the best thing was because even Google trolled Steve. Because the way that it phrased it was it gave a height that Steve made. It's like, see, I'm just over that. And he goes, that was the average height. Now it is 2 inches shorter.
And then now it's still, and then it ended with still considered short.
It's so good. And then he just sat there at the party like this. I was trying to, because like, you know when you're ripping off someone and it's fun when there's back and forth, but if you shout at them, you actually feel bad. He just sat there like this. He's like, I knew I was ugly.
I knew I was fat. I knew I was dumb.
I didn't know I was a shorty.
It was the last thing that I thought that I had that I was like, well, at least I'm just on the same level as everyone.
It's not the size, it's what you do with it. If you work at Woolworths, it's totally what you do with it.
Yeah, what are you doing with it? Like, is there something that only a short man can do that you're able to do, perform better than us guys?
No, well, generally.
Because the rest of us are over 6 foot, right? Yep. And then there is Steve. Where like even if there's a guy's 5'11", 5'7", like that's something to be proud about. That's oh my god. Okay, so
I think is that my height? Do you remember? Was that what we searched, or am I shortchanging myself?
I think.
You're using trigger words on yourself. All right, I'm going to see if anyone's messaged this thing so far. Okay, we've got one last. I bet it's from your fiance, though. I bet. Yep, Emmy White.
You were fiance.
Oh my god. So,
No.
Why?
You were at the wedding,
Yeah.
and you still said fiance.
I want to roast you,
were
but Emmy's
wedding.
listening now, so I don't want to implicate her because I don't want to get into specific names, but apparently a Newcastle comedian roasted another comic and his girlfriend, which girlfriend's not okay. If the girlfriend's also a comic, it's okay to be mean to them as well. It's the it's what Elliot said to one of the other comics, but I don't actually want to bring that up. See, I want to roast you, but Emmy has been nothing but lovely to me ever, so I can't,
she's
I
an
can't
absolute
implicate her
angel
at the same time.
Is absolutely lovely.
So I will take the loss on that.
Shit.
I forgot it was a wonderful wedding. Everything was great, and I'm a silly duffer. Okay, and I had no other retort I wanted to say, and it was fine. Thank you for inviting me, Emmy. But yeah, so guys, what? Okay. Despite the heat, how are you guys feeling about the new space? Like, because the heat's getting sorted. We spoke to Mark earlier. Air conditioners getting put in, so that.
I just like how we're compared to the grades here. If you look up at the wall of achievements here, we've got Drive, we've got No Country for Old Men, we've got American Psycho. 3 incredible pieces of cinema.
Yeah.
And then you got these 3 guys in here who are just, what are you guys up to? What are you basically,
Yeah,
well,
we don't
okay.
even.
You got 3 guys that aren't functioning well in society, and then you got 4 more down here.
Okay,
I think
now
that's
it
the
makes
kind of
sense.
That does work.
But this is the real version. That's the Hollywood version.
Yeah,
Because look,
because they do it a lot better.
yeah.
They don't function.
They've got a
but
soundtrack.
Those guys do it a lot better because they're all over 6 foot. They're all large.
they're all the guys in these pictures are engaging in the violence we wish we could.
Yeah,
we wish we
exactly.
could engage in this kind of violence if we were more open to
Look,
that.
Ryan Gosling, he's 6'2". If he comes at you with a hammer like that picture, that's fine. We got Javier Bardem, who's over 6 foot with that, the air compressor thing. And we've also got Christian Bale as well. But if there's a little guy coming at you, you'd be like, come on.
Yeah, I also can't even drive as well. So I'm definitely not there.
Well, look, I'll take one as well. Like the No Country for Old Men, I wouldn't be welcome there. The Psycho?
Yeah.
No, anyone here? I reckon Rummy could secretly be a Psycho.
Yeah, I agree.
It's too nice. I think eventually it's going to come out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you're boiling it up too much.
That's
We're like,
basically, I'm planning my American Psycho rampage eventually, but that's really just right now I'm just being, like my most personable self just for this podcast. But I think there's going to come a time where I slaughter you all.
But deep down,
Especially
I had a guy I
if
worked
you're
with.
funny in this podcast.
I had a guy I worked with once at Scone Woolies. I won't say his name, but he's on Facebook
Can you
and
skip
will
some
probably
initials,
see
or-
this. Triply. But there's brothers, so I could be talking about either one of the brothers. No, but
Yeah, but which brother are
we
you
would
talking about?
always say, because he had those crazy eyes,
yeah.
and he was a drug addict. And,
Just slander. So I won't say who he is. You identify him by name. You say where he works, and then he's a drug addict. So if he's doing piss
he
tests,
was.
definitely faking it.
he was. He's okay now. But we used to all say one day it looked like he was going to just come into the store with a shotgun. And then he once said that to me. We were on the dock, and he goes, people say to me that I look like I'm going to come in with a shotgun and kill everyone.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I think I'm going to walk away for a minute, because it's one thing everyone else saying that, but when he says it himself, we're one step closer.
But like,
It was uncomfortable.
but like, did you try to diffuse him? Did you try to talk him down? Did you say, look, mate, I play enough Call of Duty to know you can't kill everyone here with a shotgun. What I would say is a Mag 9. Okay.
Yeah. No, I should have actually maybe told somebody, but
Well, you're telling us years later, after you identified him and called him a drug addict, this guy who's already threatened Steve when Steve did nothing wrong. I know he's spreading lies about him.
Actually, come to think of it, I think there was a shooting a few days later. I don't know. I really should have checked up.
I
on it.
really
It's like
maybe
you're
should have.
identifying hazards at work. There's a puddle over there by the bathroom. We're going to slip on that.
Yeah.
There's a guy who says, I might shoot someone with a shotgun. Let's leave that alone.
He doesn't call anyone. He just puts a bunch of hazard cones around
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I'm like, no one go near. Just how about we not enter the back dock?
Yeah, so he tells Steve, but it's 5:05, and Steve's like, look, I'm clocked off, not taking work home with me. Like,
Oh yeah, it was not my responsibility. I think he told everybody.
yeah, fine.
It was everyone's responsibility, not mine.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys just have a little chatty for a second. Let's make sure everything's working here.
Excellent. Yeah. So,
Um,
Liam, what's the latest with you?
All
self just for this podcast.
yeah,
but
yeah.
I think
Well
there's
done.
going to come a time where I
I
slaughter you all.
think I'm not doing it. I'm just not shaving. That is
Yeah. Really, there's no effort on your part.
No.
Yeah, but some people fuck it up. They do it real bad. That's a good beard coming through.
Yeah,
it's consistent. I like it.
I do. The only problem with these, I'm going to get this professionally trimmed because my hair is so fair and it picks up the light so well that if I cut it down too short, like in a certain light, it looks like I'm just completely clean shaven. My mustache and beard just disappears completely.
Yeah, sure.
So this is like.
So if your beard is too short, it's like when you turn the flashlight on your phone on.
It's
pretty bad. People who do it wrong. I basically have an army of pubes on my face right now, and I'm okay with it. I'm living my life.
It's a consistent shape throughout all of it, mate. But it's because how many dicks you've sucked.
Well, I mean, numbers.
They
climbing.
collect.
The number is climbing.
That's all that is.
But I mean, there's lots of there's advantages to that because with my beard, I got to get beard oil or whatever. But if something else happens, I got to get something beard specific. Where if you get crabs in your beard, it's the one thing you sort out your pubes and your face in the same trip to the chemist.
That's the one.
So that's the one.
There's only one awkward conversation with the chemist.
Yeah.
I have crabs. Where? It's not important. I just need the ointment.
Are you afraid as you get older, Rummy, if you keep the beard, do you think you might get a Winston Churchill face eventually where your face will look like a ball sack? And then...
It's a definite concern.
Okay.
I'm just sticking to what I got right now. Just all the concerns I have right now.
Yeah.
Which is cute face.
Yeah, so I just want people to know, if people start passing out in this studio, it's not a bit. It's hot. It's very, very hot. And if you think we're worth saving, please send someone up to just poke our corpse with a stick or something.
Room 12 at the Crown and Anchor Hotel.
I'd love another beer.
Yeah, just there's I think there's one person watching. I think it's your Mrs. Steve.
Is Emmy watching?
Oh wait, I know we've got a like. It's a like from Luke Dillon, the coward.
The guy that left
early.
Yeah. The guy that just, why wouldn't he want to enjoy this? There wouldn't be a mic for him.
He likes the fact that he's bailed on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's what he likes.
But the thing is, a lot of people pay $80 an hour for a sauna, where sometimes it's infrared and it's hygienic.
Yeah, can we get towels?
Yeah, really.
Oh my god! I think
there needs to be one of those things in the middle of the room that's got those hot stones that you pour water in to make it steam. We need one.
We don't need water. You could just get my forehead sweat. I honestly feel like I could shallow fry myself in the shit that's coming off my eyebrows at the moment. It's
in a minute I'm going to start crying, and it's not because something has happened.
Genuine question: if we all die in this room for heat exhaustion, what page of the newspaper do you think we'd get on?
Jeez.
Okay, so the page they lay down when they roll their corpse onto it. So more about body liquids don't spill all over the carpet. That's fucking it, man.
Yeah, that is it. We might make the Star.
Yeah.
Like the middle of the Star.
What was that joke you had in your stand-up special about being in the Star?
Oh, that it was I was in the Star. Nobody saw it. The only thing that happened to me is a lot of birds shit on me.
Yeah, it's in a lot of bird cages.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, bottom of it, a lot of bird cages.
I was at the bottom of a lot of bird cages.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Star's alright. I was in the Star. They did not at all know who I was or anything. They talked about a podcast that didn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
That was quite heavy on me and Liam's podcast, which I don't know why I'm talking about it because all the files aren't online and you can't even look at it. But we did one about Disney, and they just lapped that up. And half the article was about how I love Disney. But that podcast had been stopped for 2 years.
Yeah, okay. So it's because the chick from the Star contacted me because I set up the page.
Yeah.
Right. And she was like, is there anything notable about Steve? I'm like, well, he's short. He has a beard. No, but
he's got an alcohol problem that we all know.
He's unreliable. He doesn't like doing interviews with local papers. No. So the angle I went with was that you're this bogan guy, but you're in touch with your emotions and you like Disney. And that was one of the many insults I gave you, but that's the one they stuck with.
Yeah,
and they tried to fit that into your, they thought that's what the whole show was going to be about.
Yeah.
But you're going to exhume the cryogenically frozen head of Walt Disney as the dramatic closing act of your thing. But you mentioned Disney for 1/8 of 1 second.
Yeah, I mentioned Disney for that joke.
Yeah.
I think, and then that's it. And then I continued to then make fun of their newspaper.
Yeah, so all you did was not mention Disney and slander the paper. So.
Yeah.
But the Star's good. The Star's good.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. It's only about 8 pages and it's free.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 out of every 3 bird cages agree. The Star
is... It is.
Thick paper, high GSM, so it really absorbs those shits. It's quite good. So yeah, is anyone else doing anything interesting comedy-wise? Liam's the only one who's kind of active. Are you been doing anything?
Well, the reason I'm growing out this beard is because I've got Raw in roughly 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
So why the beard? Are you trying to? Oh, because Louis C.K.'s out, and you're going to slide in the next ginger with a beard. Okay, I see it now. I see it
because I'm going to get it actually professionally trimmed. So I'm just growing it as long as I can get it, and then I'm going to go.
Actually, because I judged Raw a couple of years ago, and there's lots of criteria. It's like the joke writing, delivery, how the beard looks. So in that category, it's going to very nicely.
That's probably why I got it. Not from my comedy. They were like, his beard's actually all right.
Select number of ladies get through.
Yeah, exactly. Proportionally, the bearded ladies do get through quite often.
That's probably what they thought I was because how short I am.
And the bodacious boobs as well. Yeah. They are excellent.
I forgot my bra that day.
What a great...
Really? Did you really forget the bra?
What a great rack.
Look, if people laugh, people wank, it's fine. I'm happy.
Whatever gets me more airtime.
Usually it's like they laugh, they cry. They laugh, they jizz.
It's a Steve White show. If you want to come, you can.
Because I've seen a lot of comedy, and I've seen ones that's laughter, tears, that sort of stuff. But I wonder how many shows there have been where someone has both laughed and jizzed in a set. You guys, because that's powerful comedy to be able to get that out.
Yeah, well, you'd have to be none of us. Maybe a Dane Cook.
Maybe a Dane Cook, a younger Dane Cook.
That would not even be. That wouldn't even be physically possible. You can piss yourself and stuff like that. There's no way.
Oh, so a comedian jizzes.
No. Okay, we weren't talking about Louis C.K. So Liam's got the look, and Steve's like, I want to get the sexual assault part. All right, I don't want to perform anymore.
I could come on stage.
Because you'd be a hell of a promoter for yourself, wouldn't you? Your rider is a raincoat, and that's
it. Coming on stage.
The front stage needs poncho. The front row. The front rows need poncho.
Coming on stage brings all new meaning to the word. The words "I'm working on some material."
Fucking hell. Yeah, so you doing any comedy stuff, Steve? Or
no? Well, I might do some videos. I set up a thing. I made a little video just yesterday.
Yeah.
That actually got some attention from people on my Facebook. So I'm positive. I got a set up in my shed. So I think I'll do some videos about the news.
Social commentary would be nice, Steve. Just talking about Steve's view on the world.
Yeah, I'll talk about something because there was a 25-second video on about how I might do videos, and it got 2 shares, 250 views, and about 20 comments. And that was just on a video where I was like, maybe if I want and people like it, I might do some videos. And people shared it, and I was like, thanks for sharing it, but there's no content to share. It's just me and my shed pissed.
It's your natural popularity.
Yeah. So if that's all I need to do is sit in my shed and drink VB.
So if all you need to do is say you're going to do something and don't fulfill it, then you're set.
In my
you're
mind,
working overtime.
In my mind, all I'm going to do is in another week, I'll do another 20-second video about how I'm
Hey, everyone's we're past we're past post irony. Now we're at pre-content.
I'll just keep telling people I might do something, and then at the end of the year, I will have an hour-long video of those videos. That's what I'll put to everyone.
This is awesome. This is like you saying that you're going to do something that says that you're going to do something. That's how little effort you want to put in for a award.
And then the audience an IOU.
An IOU.
Then later in the year, if you want to purchase the hour video.
Steve, this ramble has gone longer than your fucking comedy special, mate.
It's like a fucking Tom Stoppard play. It's fucking Waiting for Godot. The pod. It's gonna happen tomorrow, is it? Because you've been saying this for the past decade and nothing's happened.
But if people keep enjoying my videos about talking it's content.
Well, then they come to the right place. No, you saying this now isn't content. It's you saying you might post something about posting content.
But Brady, they're engaging. They're engaging with it.
It's what the teaser.
Okay, this is like Steve going, I'm going to get in shape this year, so what I'm going to do is think about looking at a gym membership. That's what you're committing to doing.
If you were on that journey.
If he posts just the unfilled paperwork for this gym membership, it's maybe.
guys, right?
Yeah, I would have never achieved it. If, like, I can't even send an email. Imagine sending a letter. I would not have applied for anything ever back in the day.
Okay, wait. Did you just say? Imagine sending an email and then something that's so much more difficult, mail. So using terrestrial satellites internationally, wireless, like the fucking miracle of modern computing, versus a guy on a motorbike.
Yeah, well, they're both painful. I never check my email. I know, I don't check my email. Who checks their email ever?
Yeah.
And then if someone goes, I'll send you an email, Steve, I'm like, yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll look at that.
Yeah. Do you still rock a Hotmail or?
Oh yeah, it's there. It's called the One Shed at Hotmail because I used to hang out in a shed.
And it's so funny that even Hotmail isn't a thing anymore. It's Outlook.
Yeah, it's Outlook.
Hotmail shut down.
I go and I still got Hotmail and I go there and it's Outlook. And then they had a option to pay for Outlook.
Yeah,
like who the fuck's paid for email? Who the fuck's paid for email?
It's like
in 20 years.
Someone that asks you to pay for Word. It's like, I just want to type some documents. I'll go into fucking WordPad or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'll just go to WordPad, or there's Open Office. That's an open source one. Yeah. I'll do an ad for them. They're really good. It's basically Word. And you can save the file in the format that is Word as well. So people can open it, and it's free. Apache Open Office. Give me some money.
Well, what money they have, they're giving away for free. They're not making money.
They got money.
Yeah, they're going to sponsor you with the money that they're making. That's they're going to give you a proportion of zero.
I'm wiping my face.
Yeah, it's weird because like it is uncomfortable, and now I know the shirt's like ruined. It's I can't ever wear it again, so it's fine. But it's almost like I'm kind of enjoying how bad it is. No,
it's flowers.
Yeah, no, it's. Well, I have
from Miami Vice.
Yeah. No, I have a girlfriend that says I have to wear this or I won't have a girlfriend. So that's
that's why I'm mostly sober these days. I got a wife that tells me I have to.
But even with your clothes, Steve, like Emmy's done very well because it's still you, but it's a better you. Like you wear nice flatters, like your pants are good, like
it's all washed.
Well, not now. It's fucking.
Oh, well.
Dude, oh man, we're both working up some titty sweat. It's pretty good, but it's got to the point where it's so unbearable. It's kind of fun. I wonder if it was like a point with that in like a prisoner of war camp. You're like, it sucked the first year, the second year, but for 1 month of the fourth year, it was kind of not unbearable. They're back to awful again.
Yeah. For 1 month, we were all delusional. We thought this is great.
Well, as long as we enjoy being delusional on the podcast, because no one watching it. So we got to do this for us, okay? Yeah. There's got to be some.
Well, also, but let's give props, even though it's hot.
Yeah.
This looks good.
Yeah.
Like you can change cameras. I would rent this room, but I'm not gonna because I know you. So But
it's not too bad. Well, look, we can even pull up some shit on there. Does anyone have any stuff? Does anyone have any copyrighted material that we want to get banned on Facebook and YouTube to show the two people that should have actually been in this room, Luke and Emmy?
You know what you can do? You can play my 25-second video about how I might do videos.
All right, cool.
And also, technically, we can play. I think we can play Steamboat Willie now. I think that's in.
Steamboat Willie?
Yeah.
Oh, is that crossed?
I think that's.
Is that 70 years past?
I feel like that's
70 years past.
We should do that.
Can we?
I think so.
Oh, I
know very early. No.
It's on my normal.
You didn't even share it to your comedy page.
I didn't put it on my comedy page.
Fuck, Steve. Fucking hell, mate.
The master of
You could have just shared it. So I'm going to make a video about the next video I make about possibly making a video. I'm going to make one about maybe sharing that third one back from the actual video that I'm going to be sharing.
Yeah, so no one who actually likes my Steve White page.
Whatever it takes to be number one, I'm going to do it.
It's just on my own.
Steve, this is pathetic, mate. This is fucking pathetic.
There it is.
Okay, I'll play it on the computer back here. Hold on.
What is this? A promotion for the One Nation Party? What is this?
A small little video up.
Right, hold on. I'll pause this.
I'm with Pauline.
Now, I'll just let you guys know when it's playing on here, it's fucking. We can't actually talk, all right? It's too loud. So, all right. So here's the promotion for Steve potentially doing a video that he hasn't done. Okay, so enjoy this.
Hello. I'm just going to put this small little video up just to test how it looks and how it sounds, just to let everyone know that maybe I'll be doing videos. if I can get my shit together. And who knows whether I will or not, but I will be drinking several beers. Cheers, everybody.
And how trash were you at that point?
That was only about 6 beers in.
Yeah,
That was alright. It was only about 6 beers in.
That's
I would-
a responsible number.
I would have not been surprised if the next thing you said in that video was like, and why can't we walk on air's rocking?
So Steve's running to be a local member
And
of One
also,
Nation.
Can you scroll down to the comments
Yes.
and
All right.
find my dad's comment, which is now the quote.
Yeah.
Can you see it? The quote that I will have forever. Norm White.
Oh, I'm going to have to switch to that camera. Sorry, I'm no fucking. James is a lot better than this, I think. All right, so.
Can it be done?
Cool. Yeah. No.
No. Well, it doesn't.
Here we are. Look, this one right here.
Norm White. My dad. You were really an amazing idiot. Which is actually lovely. That's basically him saying he loves me. That's what that is. That's my quote that I'll put on every poster I have from now forever. You're a lovely idiot.
Even if Bill Burr was to make a comment about your comedy show,
Nah.
your dad's comment would take precedent.
Yeah.
Above that, you are a delightful idiot.
Amazing.
We honestly didn't need to play that. Honestly.
No. You honestly didn't need to make that because you didn't even say you'll make a video. You said I might probably, in about 40 different rambling ways, do something, but most likely not.
I did a 25-second video where it made no sense.
Yeah.
But 250 views. Thank you very much.
Views don't lie.
The views don't lie.
2 shares, comments.
2 shares,
Oh, yeah.
comments.
Could you imagine Elon Musk posting something going, okay, new Tesla, and he's like, a lot of hype, 250 views. fellas. Shareholders, pay attention.
Yeah, it might happen.
But it's like, as much as I love you, Steve, I have a feeling that some people might have just looked at that thumbnail. A guy like you standing in front of the Australian flag and going, this guy is probably...
He's talking my language.
He's talking my language, which is English.
Which has got to be English. Well, I do love Australia, but I want to put across in the show that, this is what somebody said to me in the show that I might be doing, maybe, the videos I might be making, is that I'm the kind of bogan that you can still bring home to your mum. And so that's what I want to put across, that you can still love Australia and have a flag in the background and drink beers, but you don't have to hate everyone.
Yeah.
That's going to be the angle of my video. So if I catch people's eyes that see the flag and see that I'm in a flannel,
And then they see
that actually, I'm not going to talk about just fucking horrible shit.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. That's
But just for the record, Steve thinks there's too many brown people here. So he just wants to make sure everyone knows that.
You know what? There's too many young kids drinking VB. It pisses me off.
I haven't matured enough to enjoy the flavour.
I like how Steve's like, look, I did the racist Australian look before it was cool, okay? Pre-Cronulla riots.
Right, yeah. Well, the flag on the back, I still do that. That'd be good.
I know. The flag on the back got very uncouth very quickly. It was cool for one morning in 2005, and it got out of hand very quickly.
I think
Brendan did it was cool, and that's about where it ended.
That's probably it.
But she's very quick. She only had it on for a little while.
But she also did the double-sided flag.
Yes.
And she won a gold medal.
Yeah.
Gold medals.
Steve, if you want a gold medal, I'll accept whatever flag you want to wave, mate. Whatever flag you want.
It'll be a flag of me drinking a VB.
Yes.
Talking about how I might do videos.
And so, who's going to make a flag of you drinking VB? You'll make a video. I think I'm going to make...
That's up to you, mate.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to get me to maybe commit to do something that you're going to maybe commit to make in the future that might be a video.
It's
Steve,
cool.
Steve's version of a Kickstarter is like, you have to kick me for me to start doing anything.
And you would know this as much as anybody. I am really hard to do anything.
I have to trick you into doing it.
Steve didn't even finish that sentence where he says he doesn't do anything. He didn't complete it. He got bored halfway through saying he doesn't do it.
It's hot and I don't know my beers. Why am I sitting here?
Well, how about you duck down and go get a beer and then come back up?
I'm not going back up the stairs. I've done the stairs twice.
Once he goes down, he's gone.
Oh no, because there actually is a dummy waiter here. So we're going to see if we could get you in there and then shoot you up because it can carry upwards of $8 $2 tacos that they do quite well here at the Crown and Anchor. So I think like the equivalent amount of like lean meat in those 4 tacos, same sort of thing here. Sure, there's some extra stuff on top as well, but we might be able to try it out at some point.
You know what I thought? Could you send up a full kebab roll? That would be
What?
You know those kebab, the big rolls?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kebabs?
the meat stack.
Yeah. Just give me one of them.
Yeah.
So